Smith, who's a well-renowned author. Make some noise, y'all.
What's up, y'all? How many Eagle fans we got up in here? Say E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let me hear that. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. We're going to bring some Eagles here. We're going to bring some cheerleaders here for the Eagle fans. Because I represent TCRC Community Healing Center. All right? And we work with the Eagles. And they help fund us. I'd also like to introduce Joe Lowe. Stand up, Joe. Turn around. Say hello to the people. You know why he's important? Because he's one of the ones that funds the work that we do. When you leave here and you go in the back, I got all kind of food for you and your families. That's one of the things TCRC does. We do three main things. We do food distribution across the city. So you go on our website. Who's on Instagram? Open your Instagram. Go to TCRC Philly and lock that in. TCRC Philly. If you go there, we got a schedule of where we give out food. Every week down Germantown Avenue, Germantown and Lycoming, we give out free food, clothes, diapers, all kinds of things. Every week across the city. Scroll up a little bit and you'll see our schedule. So we do three things. Food distribution, and we do conflict resolution, pre-entry and re-entry. Who knows what re-entry is? Who knows what re-entry is? Now, let me ask you this. Raise your hand if you've got a family member or a friend who's incarcerated. Raise your hand. Father, brother, yes, most definitely. Father, brother, cousin, it don't matter. We work with people coming out of prison, helping them find jobs, housing, whatever they need when they come home. Helping them to reconnect with their families. But we also do pre-entry. Who knows what pre-entry is? If re-entry is when you come home from prison, what's pre-entry? Before you go to prison. And unfortunately, out of this room, there's a percentage of you who are going to go to prison. That's a crazy thing to say, but statistics tell you that. And I'm going to show you how. Let's say you got a homeboy who says, I got a beef. And we're going to ride on this dude. And you down with him and you go. You get to where the beef is at, he pulls out a joint and fires off on him 3 times in his chest. He kills him. He's facing a first-degree murder charge. In the state of Pennsylvania, what do you get for first-degree murder? Who knows? Nobody knows? All you young gangsters in the audience, and nobody knows what you get for first-degree murder. I'm going to say it again, sis. Life without what? Life without parole. What does that mean? That means your ass ain't never coming home. You never sit at your mama's dinner table no more. You never gonna be with your kids. You never having sex again. That's on the wild side. You are never gonna be a part of society. You're gonna be behind bars from now on. That's the dude who did the shooting. Now what about his homeboy, who was riding with him, ain't shot nobody, but he's down with his homeboy? No, hell no. He's gonna get second-degree murder. What's the charge in Pennsylvania for second-degree murder? Nobody know? Life. Life without what? Life without parole. So whether you're the shooter, or you the homeboy, or you the brother in the car, or you the brother back at the house who knew what was going down, all y'all are liable for life without parole. So when you think about beefs, you gotta really think. We do conflict resolution. Conflict resolution means we help people to resolve conflicts without violence. And that's something we all should be trying to do every day. When somebody says something crazy to you on Instagram and you get into a beef, or somebody talk about your family or your girl or your dude and you beefing with them, you're involved in a conflict. And sooner or later, those conflicts can escalate. That's why there's so many murders in this city of Philadelphia. Because people don't know how to resolve conflicts. But we teach that. And we're going to come into Martin Luther King and not only bring the Eagles, we're going to do conflict resolution classes. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to resolve conflict. And that's not a bad thing. Just like a lot of y'all are not financially literate, we don't know how to resolve conflict. So today, you got an opportunity to deal with people who can help you in these areas. Conflict resolution, pre-entry and re-entry, and food distribution. I'm going to introduce to you Miss Pamela Smith. She's written a book on financial literacy, and it's a book geared for young people to teach you how to open a bank account, how to invest. That brother who talked a little while ago, he talked for a long time, but what he was saying was real. As a young person, he got rich. Who's trying to get rich here? All right, there are ways to get rich. And one of the main reasons to get rich is leave here and go to college. How many folks going to college? Damn, only 2 out of all y'all? But let me say this. College is not the only way to get wealthy in this country and make money. It's a good way. But the best way is to get a job, save your money, become financially literate, and become an entrepreneur. Everybody has some kind of skill, something that they do and they do well. We're here to help you to find out what that is and move forward. So we're going to be here in your school teaching financial literacy and conflict resolution. Let me bring Pam to the stage right quick, and she's going to talk to you about financial literacy.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Somebody say genetically coded for genius. Say, I am great. I can do what I said I can do. Okay. My name is Pamela Smith. I wrote a book on, it's called Legacy, Family Guide for Generational Wealth. Everyone say legacy, Family Guide for Generational Wealth. It's available on Amazon. Everything that guy up here was saying is true. You need to know how to save. You need to be empowered. Some athletes get money and they don't know how to keep it. We don't want to live above our means. Have $30, in the bank and spend it all. Or just anytime we earn money, we're spending it all. So we want to learn how to save and invest, okay? We want to empower ourselves. We don't want to be ignorant and spend money just frivolously. So I wrote a book that's easy to understand, 10 simple steps. The only reason that people think money is hard is because we don't know about it. But this book is going to teach you. Martin Luther King is going to be the first people to have this book. All the students, we want you to have it in your hands because we love you and we don't want you to be ignorant about your finances. So we want you to be able to achieve financial literacy. Okay, the first person in the room to come up here is going to get a book for free. Okay. Thank you. Yes. We got to be enthusiastic. We got to put in the work. We can't only be just talk about it. We gotta be about it. We always gotta show up. Put one foot in front of the other. My Instagram is Pam3Renee or Legacy for Wealth. And it's available on Amazon. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
I want to tell you all one thing before we leave. The reason we come into the schools and we do these things is because everybody has a backstory. When I was your age, I wasn't thinking about running nonprofits, doing anything real. I was a gangster, a serious gangster. And I graduated from that to being a bank robber. I robbed so many banks in the city of Philadelphia, it's serious. I was a real OG. Not a video OG, it was for real. But when you do crime, you definitely do time. So I did 25 years in the feds, 25. While I was down, I met Matula Shakur, Tupac's stepfather. And while we was in the joint, we taught Crips and Bloods, Gangster Disciples. We did conflict resolution in the penitentiary. So trust me, if we brought peace to the penitentiary, we can bring peace to the city of Philadelphia. Understand who we are and what we do. You get ready to have some police talk to you, they're gonna talk some realness. But understand, there's two sides of the street. There's a side I was on, which led to the penitentiary. And there's another side with education, employment, family, love, marriage, success. That's the side you want to be on. So if you think you're a gangster, the system got something for you. They got life in prison. They got 20, 30, 40 years. And they ain't playing. It's a place you don't want to go to, whether you're male or whether you're female. And don't think because you're female, you can't go. Because if you're messing with a gangster and the feds come get him, they're scooping you up too. And the prisons are full of gangster girls. So learn from the day. Take serious what we're saying to you. And we will be back. TCRC Philly. Follow us on Instagram. Peace.
Amen.